Hi everyone. Today is Friday, May 10th, 2024. I'm Crystal John Hill, and I want to share something with you that I found to be very profound, and I think it might be helpful or enlightening for some people who are close to where I am on the journey. So I was writing gratitude, and I wrote something without putting thought into it. It just came out. And at first it didn't make much sense to me, but then it started to become clear that it was guided, that I was guided to write it, and that it was a message that, it was a message for me to show me something I had never seen before. I was writing my gratitude about how God has placed His essence inside of my divine masculine and me. And instead of just writing that, I wrote each through the other. And I saw this a particular way that is very difficult to put into words, but I'm going to try. So it was like, okay, so I think somewhere in the Bible it talks about when two or more are gathered. And I think I understand the energetic meaning of that now. When two people of the same vibration come together, their energies merge, like they recognize each other on an energetic level, and they just begin to merge with each other. Sort of like a plant or a tree grows in the direction of the sun. And what I saw intuitively when I wrote that is that the reason that we have this deep sense of recognition for each other is because when we come together, we see God each through the other. So it couldn't happen with any other person, because no other person other than your divine partner will recognize the God within them in the other person. So I keep reflecting on the initial feelings that I had when I met my divine masculine, and also I could feel his internal reaction to me was the same. And it's like, I don't want to use metaphor to describe this because I don't want to diminish it in any way by trying to compare it to anything else. I just found it so profound that I wrote it out that way. And I kept repeating it out loud, like each through the other, each through the other. I know that had meaning. And the reason I knew that is because I wrote it unconsciously. Like it just came out. I didn't think about it in my mind first. It just came out that way. And whenever I say it out loud, I keep having a flash of the look on my divine masculine's face when we were doing a video chat, and I could just feel everything about what he was thinking and feeling. Now, don't get me wrong. My mind wanted to take over and analyze it and, come up with my own human interpretations based on how I feel about myself. But in truth, what he was experiencing was different than how my mind wanted to interpret it, because I could feel it in my soul and in my being. And it never has happened with anyone else. And therefore, it couldn't happen with anyone else, because if it could, then it would have happened with other people. But it was only with him that I was able to see myself through his eyes. And I feel like the same thing happened on his end. I'm just not sure if he was able to understand that or recognize it. But I feel on an intuitive level, he absolutely knew. I don't want to say any more about it because, again, I don't want to taint it or dilute it. I just wanted to share that little bit about how the divine partners feel when they come into each other's presence. And hopefully that will give those who are close to where I am on the journey and may not quite understand the depth of the dynamic that they share with their divine partner. I just wanted to maybe share that in hopes that it would cause their bells and whistles to go off the way it did for me. So thank you very much for following along my journey. I wish you all the very best along your journey as well, and have a great day. Take care.